So the federal government plans a radical cutback in the amount of steel that could come into Canada tariff-free from countries with which this country doesn't have a trade agreement. Let's get more from Catherine Cobden, President and CEO of the Canadian Steel Producers Association. Catherine, thanks for giving us the time. I'm sure you haven't seen all the details. I'm sure you have questions. But on the face of it, do these measures look like they'll be enough to help our steel industry?
Well, it's certainly a big move forward, Andrew. We're really happy to hear the breadth of the package and particularly some of the changes to the tariff rate quota system that had been announced about a month ago. You know, we have been working hard with the government since that announcement to provide evidence that the first package was simply not enough, and now we've seen them take action. The action isn't perfect, obviously, but I'm telling you, it moves us forward, and we're overall feeling very much a sense of some help and some relief will be provided.
Are we basically talking about Chinese steel here, whether it comes directly from China or via another country?
Well, in fact, for the list of unfair trading countries is about 27 countries around the world. The COM measure that was introduced today as well is targeted on China to the best of our ability. There might be additional countries involved, but the COM measure is an additional tariff regime, which is 25% tariff on anybody using Chinese melted material to produce their steel product. This is extremely important in the global effort to address overcapacity that resides particularly in China. So Canada has taken a very strong step on the country of melt provisions today, in addition to addressing our concerns with the tariff rate quota system, to a certain degree.
I know we can't get completely technical here, but what did you say? There's a COM measure, and that's an additional... Sorry, go ahead, please.
Yeah, that's country of melt. So essentially, where steel is originally made is where the significant jobs reside. So every country in the world is competing for, the original formation, if you will, of steel. And China has made a significant overcapacity of this on the global stage. So I think they have an overcapacity, excess steel, if you will, of about 65 times our entire Canadian production. So it is huge. Hundreds of millions of tons of steel that they produce that they do not need, that they then dump in markets like Canada's. So the effort that the Canadian government has launched today that's aimed at China takes that issue, which is destructive all over the world, and aims at it directly and will be helpful for sure. So I'm sure it'll also be watched by other allies around the world who will probably want to do the same.
Sorry, I kind of cut you off there. So we're going to get this new 50% tariff on steel that's more than half of last year's imports from these countries. But then there's another 25% on steel that originated in China but was processed elsewhere.
Correct. Yeah. So the tariff rate quota system allows free trade agreement countries to come in at about half their level of last year and then applies a 50% tariff over that. The tariff rate quota on free trade countries allows them to come in at the same level as last year and then applies the 50% tariff over that. So the Canadian government at this moment has chosen to treat fair trade and non-fair trade agreement countries differently. We'll continue the discussions, of course, in the working group to see these advanced even further. But nonetheless, this is an important first step today.